Let's walk down Pennsylvania Avenue.
The president has committed an unspeakable assault on our nation and our people. I join the Senate Democratic leader in calling on the Vice President to remove this president by immediately invoking the 25th Amendment. If the Vice President and the Cabinet do not act, the Congress may be prepared to move forward with impeachment.
There are two ways that President Trump could conceivably be stripped of his powers. One is the 25th Amendment, which is not fully removing the president from office, but basically just deposing him from controlling the levers of government. The quickest way for that to happen would be for Vice President Mike Pence to convene the cabinet and hold a majority vote, removing the president temporarily from office. Pence would become the acting president. The catch here, though, is that for that to last, President Trump would basically have to accept that. He could send his own letter to Congress, more or less disputing this act, and then that would throw the matter to Congress, and they would have to vote on it. And that creates, another timeline here as we tick through the last few days of his term before the January 20th inauguration. An even longer timeline is impeachment and conviction by the Senate. Impeachment in the House would then require a trial in the Senate, and there's just questions of whether that can be done in such a short time frame. After he spent weeks questioning the results and sowing doubt among tens of millions of Americans, and then yesterday very clearly inciting one of his signature rallies in Washington to, quote, go to the Capitol, to be wild. And then that's exactly what the country saw. And we're seeing since then, even members of his own party criticize this president, who remains very popular among their base, but criticize this president in ways we have not seen. It is difficult to say that Congress absolutely couldn't do something in this time frame. The legal process, the absolute legal timeline is there that you could move things very rapidly through. Politically, could that happen? I think that's an obvious open question. There is a possibility, and to be clear, I've not spoken with top aides to the leaders of either chamber, but there's another option that for the purposes of history might become appealing in the final days, and that is a joint censure of the president by Congress. That's Congress going on record in resolution form, laying out charges against the president, just as you might in an impeachment proceeding, but not convicting him per se of any sort of high crime or misdemeanor under the Constitution, simply saying, this is what you did. It is reprehensible for these reasons, and we are putting into the historical record the formal disapproval of the legislative branch of this chief executive, and it's there forever.